Ezekiel 9 and 4. Who are they looking for? Read.
And the Lord said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
So the Lord is commanding the angels to set a mark on all the brothers that are tired of the evil that's being done here. And here it is, all the evil that's done here. Instead of us sitting down and saying, you know what? Let's come up with a plan to help ourselves. No, what we do is we march somewhere. And they looking at you like you crazy. What you marching over here, and the problem is in your neighborhood. Why can't y'all help yourselves? What you say? You love Jesus? What Jesus you love? Is this the Jesus you love? Come here, let me talk to you for a second. Do you love this Jesus here? Huh? I want you to shout it out to the world that you love this Jesus. Come on up here.
I love Jesus!
You love this Jesus here?
Yes!
How much do you love him?
A lot. The whole world.
Huh?
I love him more than, I don't know. What do you love him? I love him like I love my parents.
You really love Jesus. Are you a Christian?
Yeah.
Catholics? Oh, ain't that sweet? Catholics, huh? How long you been a Catholic?
13 years. So I was baptized.
You was baptized?
Yeah.
They sprinkle the water on your head. What they do then?
You know.
How they do it? You do it in a pool, or they sprinkle some water upon you?
They sprinkle it on your head.
Okay, you're a Catholic. So I take it you love this Jesus here. And I'm looking at him, and I'm checking him out. You ever see this picture before? Huh? What's your name?
Maria.
What's your name?
Corey.
You know what I respect? I respect that you're willing to come out with the spirit and say, I love Jesus. That you're willing to bring that out and shout that out. You got it on your chain and everything, don't you?
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to switch the picture a little bit. I'm going to switch to this side if you don't mind. Do you love this guy? Huh?
I don't know who he is.
What's your name again?
Maria.
What's your name?
Corey.
I'm going to talk to you, Maria, first. Why you don't love this guy?
I don't know who he is.
You don't? Okay, I'm going to do a little something for you. I'm going to cover his hat, right? I'm going to put a Roman toga on him. Just imagine this. You usually deal with Barbie dolls and be able to put the different clothes on them. I'm going to put the Roman toga on this guy, right? Who do he look like?
Jesus.
Who?
Jesus.
Jesus. So I'm going to ask you again. Do you love this guy?
Yeah.
Okay, now, I'm going to give you the history on him. Somebody give me the book. It so happened that this guy's in a book called The Triptych of Poisoners. Right? We found out. And I hope this don't hurt you. Don't cry. Okay, because I know you love Jesus. We found out that this guy had a lover. Yeah, his lover was Leonardo da Vinci. Right? Leonardo da Vinci loved him so much he made pictures and arts of him. Because, you know, they was doing the homosexual thing. His father, which was a Spaniard, Rodrigo Borgia, was a pope. They put this man up to be the new Jesus Christ in the new world. When they came over to the countries, the Western world came over here in the 1400s. This dude had sex with his sister Lucretia. He killed his brother-in-law to be the Duke of France because he wanted to have sex with his sister. He was a notorious poisoner. This is who the Catholic Church put up to be presto magic, the new Jesus Christ in the new world. Now I'm going to ask you again. Do you love Jesus?
Yes. I'm still kind of.
Kind of?
Kind of.
Okay, I don't want to break your faith. It seemed like you're shaking a little bit, so I'm going to go here. Now, the original Jesus is fine. This Jesus is false. And it even tell you in the Apocrypha, the same book that's in the Catholic Bible, that they would put this man up, this notorious evil guy, to be Christ, to deceive the whole earth, and to make everyone think that Christ was a European. Now you think, is that right or wrong?
Wrong. Wrong.
That's wrong. Now you wouldn't mind following Christ if he was black, right?
No.
You would still love him, right? Huh?
Yes.
Give me Revelation, the 1st chapter, out of the Bible. You get in church. But I just wanted to show you something, because this is a history that our nuns and our preachers in our churches won't tell us. That this man actually was put over the earth. They didn't just pick any man. They picked an evil, perverse, wicked, evil man to be Christ. And that's not right. Give me Revelations 1:1 out of the Bible. So we're going to give you a history lesson before y'all leave. And then after that, y'all can say y'all love Jesus, but I don't know if y'all love this guy. Okay? We have no problem with you loving Jesus, because all nations shall bow and confess that Christ is Lord. But we don't want you to be shocked when he come back with an afro. You understand? We don't want you to, oh, that ain't my Jesus. Yes, that's going to be your Jesus. That will be your Jesus. Revelations 1:1. Come over here and give it to us. Let's teach these sisters real quick so y'all can get it. And then y'all can go to your Catholic church and let them know that they need to do something about these false images that are being used to oppress God's people. Revelations 1:1.
The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
Go ahead.
And he sent and signified it by his angel unto his servant John.
Let's go to the 14th verse and see how Christ looked. We're going to compare this image to what we're going to read, the revelations or revealing of Christ. You got it? Hold it for me. Read.
And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks,
Read the 14th verse.
his head and his hairs were white like wool.
His head and his hairs, that means his head, hairs, and his beard were white. Like a gray beard, gray hair, that's how Christ looked. Like what?
White like wool.
White is the color, wool is the texture. Now, does this guy got woolly hair? Hey, brother, take your cap off for me real quick. That woolly hair? Like wool to you? Huh?
I don't know.
You ever seen wool before? A sheep? Yes. That's woolly hair. White like wool. Read.
As white as snow. And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Go ahead.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
What color is brass?
Brown.
You ever see a penny before? You got a penny? Show her that. Is that brass? What color is that penny? Now, compare it to the guy that you said you loved earlier. Do he fit the description? I'm going to let you know that this is not Jesus Christ. And Christ's people look the same way. From the tribe of Judah, God's people came over here in cargo slave ships. Physically. They came over here. Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, tell you that the tribe of Judah, Israelites, would come over here because of the sins of their foreparents. That's why we're here. And we're also here to let you know that based on the wars that George Bush have started, America will soon be destroyed by nuclear thermal destruction. So, go pray to Jesus that you help God's people and make it through these last days. Go pray. Not to this Jesus. Not to this Jesus. Okay? So you got taught. So I'm asking you a question. According to the Bible, is this man Jesus?
Yes. No.
I'm talking about, according to what we just read, is this guy Jesus?
No. No.
Huh?
No.
You've been taught. Bless you.